The parliamentary leader for the Ontario Liberals was in Thunder Bay this past week, talking with local unions, educators, and autism families. John Fraser says the Ford government's priorities need a major adjustment. Jessica Clement reports.
And so we should be trying whatever we can do to make sure that that college system is sound. And right now it's not.
John Fraser has served as the Liberal Party's interim leader on several occasions, and he might do so again, with Bonnie Crombie on her way out as leader. During his visit to Thunder Bay, Fraser pointed to the strike by support staff at Ontario colleges as a symptom of the government spending less on higher education and more on private sector skills training.
It's interesting that the government's spent something like $2.5 billion on labor skills development fund, which you may be hearing about in the news. And they're giving, I think, $27 million to bars and restaurants and nightclubs in downtown Toronto. And at the same time, our colleges are losing 10,000 staff, and they're cutting hundreds and hundreds of programs, which means less access for young people who want to get trained, to want to learn a skill. And so there's some dissonance there, right? This thing that we built, the college system, it's being allowed to wither.
Fraser also addressed local complaints about the shortage of funding for schools and on special support programs for children with autism. He thinks at least $1 billion is needed to right the ship, but says the Ford government won't commit those extra dollars to autism support or schools.
The government spends money on things like about $2 billion to bring booze in the corner store a year earlier than we needed. If you look about it's about $1 billion. It's about $2 billion what's gone on Ontario Place. Look, I think it's a question of priorities.
The Ontario legislature is set to resume sitting on October 20th, following a 4-month break. Fraser says that long of a break is undemocratic and shows a government that's not transparent.
Governance always has to be reviewed. We should take a look at our governance at Queen's Park. Like I said, we're only sitting like 14 weeks this year. The government's extended the summer recess by 7 weeks. So we're not there talking about the things that are important to Ontarians, holding the government to account, or the government holding itself to account, because that's what members should do.
Jessica Clement, TVT News.